From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News, reported by Sarah James.
In focus this evening, artistic freedom and community values. Some influential Hollywood writers and producers are tackling the competing demands of the marketplace and the family. NBC's Dan Lothian has our report.
It's the capital of entertainment.
April 4th.
A place where scripts are turned into multi-million-dollar movies and television shows. But it's also a place where even some in the industry admit the product is sometimes over the line.
I don't care to see 4, 5, 6 scenes with a guy's with brains in somebody's hair going nowhere. It was just curse words after curse words after curse, just for the sake of it, for shock value. Any questions?
So, actor Robert Hanley and like-minded actors, directors, producers, and screenwriters are trying to change things from the inside.
I think there's too many products. In other words, things put out just for the sake of selling it.
In just 3 years, the Entertainment Fellowship has grown from an idea to an organization with almost 2,000 members. On this night, they're screening new or pre-releases and dissecting them from an artistic
I thought it fit well
and moral point of view.
A little of the language is a little rough for me in this film.
We knew what was going on. We didn't have to watch them in bed together or anything.
The idea is to change the thinking of the people with the power to change the product.
Historical markers.
Member BRENT MADDOCK and his screenwriting partner Steve Wilson are family men.
Trying to make the best, most entertaining film you can that fits your standards.
But the creators of Short Circuit, Batteries Not Included, and Tremors realize that toning things down can be bad for business.
It's very difficult to be sitting in a meeting and say, no, we're not going to do this, or no, I'm not interested in this kind of material, when they can point to it and say, this is a $300 million hit.
Your job is at stake. And a lot of people think it's easy to speak up and do that. And as we both know, as we all know, it's not.
But some change is taking place. There is far less adult language in Tremors 2 than there was in Tremors 1, thanks to Maddock and Wilson. But the Entertainment Fellowship isn't about getting rid of all sex scenes, bad words, or violence. The issue here is one of how much is too much, what's really needed to tell the story, or simply sell it. By all accounts, the viewing public is just as concerned, because many worry about children being influenced. A recent survey funded by the National Institute on Media and the Family found that 70% of parents believe their children imitate characters from TV, 65% saying their children imitate what they see in the movies. That, some say, should be a wake-up call to Hollywood insiders.
Especially that writers and producers will be more aware about the potential impact of the kind of messages that they're putting into shows.
But critics, like the producer of Law & Order, argue that films and TV programs are more a reflection of society than corruptors. And any attempt to limit content or restrict viewing excessively comes from the misinformed.
Its refusal to accept what is the reality of the situation.
This group knows reality isn't always pretty, but members are trying to make sure that moral and ethical standards aren't compromised. Dan Lothian, NBC News, Los Angeles.